Johnny Be Good by Chuck Berry. We start with a slide to from kind of like the 6th fret on the G string with the middle finger into the 7th fret. By the way, I play everything with downstrokes in this riff, okay? And then 6th fret and 8th fret on the B string, okay? And then we have a pretty cool double stop, so-called one. We do a slide from the 5th fret of the B and E string with the index finger to the 6th fret. 2 times 3. So the first one is a slide and then 2 and the 6th fret, okay? 5th fret, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6, 5, 6, 6. Okay, from the top. Make sure to mute the strings you don't need right now, like the low E, A, and D string with your palm of your picking hand, okay? So you don't have something like this. Oh no, you don't want that noise from open strings ringing, okay? Because when you're hitting a guitar like this hard, it might be that they start to move and ring, okay? So just put your kind of like part of your palm here on the strings and play the notes on the G, B, and E string. And then we go to this is the 9th fret on the B string with the pinky, 8, 6, and then 6, 7 on the G string and 8th fret on the D string. From the very top. And then we go to, again, 2 strings at a time. We play here 8th fret on the A and D string. I played with the ring and the pinky. And I do a slide from the 7th fret into the 8th fret. You hit it 8 times. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And then we go from the 6th fret G string to the 7th fret with a slide. And then we have index and ring finger in the 6th fret of the B string, 6th and 8th fret. So, and 6th fret again. While we're hitting both strings, G and B string, okay? The first hit is just G string and then G and B. And then we have a slide with the ring finger in the 5th fret on the G string, a down slide. Then 3rd fret G string, 5th fret D string, and 3rd fret G string again. So it's and then we go to the 8th fret on the G string. Pretty cool bending going on here. So we do a whole tone bend. And after we did it, with the ring finger, 8th fret G string, we kind of like stop there on the top of the bending. and we stop the note. Don't play, but very short note. And it's played, index finger 6th fret B string. Okay. The figure goes 5 times, and on the 3rd and 5th time we do not only play on the 6th fret of the B string, but also on the 6th fret of the E string. We do this double stop again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get the idea. On 1, 2, and 4, 4th time, we only play the bending and 6th fret B string. And on the 3rd and 5th time, we play the bending in the 8th fret, and afterwards 6th fret B and E string. Okay? Whole thing. And again. You play that 2 times. So, from the top. And then another bend, and then we go to the 6th fret on the E string. And then again 9, 8, 6 on the B string. And then 8th fret E string, 8, 6, then 8, 9, 8, 6 on the B string. 8, 6, 9, 8, 6, and then 8, 6, 9 on the G string. But the last one is a hammer on. So. So, bending, 6, 9, 8, 6, 8, 6, 9, 8, 6, 8, 6, 7. And then we have a nice little sweep pick. 7th fret G string and 6th fret B and E string with the middle, and then the index is barred here. Just down, so kind of like fall down the strings. It's kind of like a, but after I played the very notes, I kind of like don't let them ring, but I lift the middle finger up a tiny little bit so it dies. And not. Take a look how my index finger kind of like rolls over, and when it comes to the E string, the B string doesn't sound anymore. And then we go like this. Again, 9, 8, 6 on the B string. Then again the bending in the 8th fret of the G string, after that on the 6th fret of the B string, 2 times, 8, 6, 7, 8 on the D string. On the G string, 8, 6, hammer on into the 7th, and then 8th fret, D string. The whole thing, as slow as possible. 2, 3, and 4. That's a riff of Johnny B. Goode. In terms of sound, I would recommend to use not too much gain on your amplifier. You kind of make like a pretty edgy, crunchy sound there, not too much bass going on. Sounds pretty light actually. I mean, it's pretty old school. If you sound to the recording, it's kind of like a dirty clean, something like this. Just keep that in mind, because to this riff it really fits better if you don't use that much gain. Don't forget to mute the strings you don't need. This is kind of like a big issue on this thing, because you have to play it pretty fast, and it might be that your hand hits kind of like by accident strings it's not supposed to hit, and this sounds not very good. Just be careful and mute the strings, especially the low ones, when you don't need them. That can be a little bit tricky at the beginning. So if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up below, and also check out in the video description, which you found also below this video, the second part to this tutorial, where I show you all the rest that you need to play Johnny B. Goode and have a lot of fun with it. And if you're new to the world of guitar playing, I got something for you. My free lessons for beginners, no matter if you're playing electric guitar on an acoustic or you're about to get one, I don't care. Check it out and have a lot of fun with first steps in terms of guitar playing, even for advanced players who might have gotten into the topic of guitar playing again after they played some years ago and picked the guitar up again. Might be a good idea to check that out too, because I will show you all the basics you need, and maybe you can improve some basics of yours to become a better guitar player, even if you're not a bloody beginner. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I hope to see you back in the next video or my free lessons course, and see you. Bye bye.